Hey friends, okay, I am back and we're going to do a monthly reading for the sign of Cancer for the month of April. I've been busy lately. I've been trying to promote Green Tea Tarot and I've had a lot of private readings booked, and I feel like I've been out of, connection with the collective energies for all the folks who follow Green Tea Tarot in the group. So on my page. So I think what I'm going to do today is a most recent, past, current, and future energy, because I'd like to bring myself up to speed on what's been going on. Like, I haven't done a collective reading since January. I did do a live reading at one point, which was totally fun, and I'll probably do it again. But yeah, gotta pull myself up to speed here. So I did a premeditative read, and one thing that comes to mind that I saw was this feeling of like there's a tug of war happening. A tug of war, and I feel like you are like firmly trying to plant your feet like into the ground, and you are holding firm, right? And it's like you're looking your opponent in the eye, and it almost feels loving, but you are firm and you're not moving. And that's what I felt throughout the whole read, or the pre-read that I do with the meditation and whatnot. So that being said, I'm kind of curious what's on the bottom of the decks. We're going to use 3 today. The bottom of the Rider-Waite is the Hierophant. It's interesting. On the bottom of the Light Vision Tarot is the Moon. This deck is by J. Mark Eads. I like that version of the Moon. It's so pretty. Like, I have a thing for like pen doodles and drawings and stuff like that. It's just really pretty. And on the bottom of Kim Cran's Wild Unknown is the Nine of Wands here. This tug of war that I talk about. And I felt like it was with something of like an authoritarian figure, or someone who has some conscious sway or perhaps decision over you. Now, how that's going to resonate for you, I don't know, but perhaps this other energy could even be like coming in the form of like a teacher or someone who is wise that you look up to, all right? But there's this element of, well, standing your ground and looking them firmly in the eye, okay? There's not a lot of conversation about it, not a lot of conversation going on, or maybe at least genuine truth, like true. Sometimes it can be so hard to give the truth to someone because we never want to use the truth as a dagger to hurt somebody. But the fact is, sometimes the truth hurts regardless. And that's the sense that I got here, while still keeping your feet firmly planted in the ground and defending your position based on this Nine of Wands here. We're going to read into this. I think what I'm going to do is start by using the Light Vision Tarot here to kind of pull a most recent, past, current, and future energy card. So let's just get into it today, okay? A bunch of cards fell out. I'm going to read all of them, because why not? Oh, 5 of them fell out. Let's take them all. Why not? Bear with me here. Okay, so the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, what else do we have here? The 3 of Cups, card of Sisterhood right here, and the 4 of Swords, as well as the Wheel of Fortune. Now, no major arcana really came up during the meditation, and the major arcana speak to like serious life lessons. What I saw going on more with the minor arcana was like the day-to-day stuff, how you're going through and how you're dealing with it. Okay? But from what I can see here in your most recent past, and the energy that I got from the meditation was like packing up your bags and going, right? this breaking free, this mingling with other people, meeting new people, okay, setting out on like an adventure was the sense that I was getting from this. And from what I can see here, it almost seems like that's what's at play here. This Page of Wands would be the most adventurous soul, okay? Like this would be a youth tasting the world for the first time and getting caught in the swirl of everything that life has to offer. Like everything is new, everything is fresh, every flower is to be smelled, every ocean is to be swam in, okay? Everything is to be seen, and everything is an absolute feast for the eyes, and all of these new textures and thoughts and emotions and colors, and it's just like I could go on forever about this. But this Ace of Wands truly is an adventurer, okay? And I got the sense that there's this new like dawn of something going on for Cancer right now. But it feels good, and it's the type of energy that you want to celebrate with others. And I feel like it is this becoming of yourself, okay, and the desire to do that. But then we have this card of rest, which is the Four of Swords. We're going to find out what that's about, but it does have to do with cycles beginning and ending, okay, and new things beginning. Here's the World card. Something new has begun, and perhaps you're putting down old swords and moving forward. Maybe there's a little bit of sacrifice that needed to be made here. And we're gonna read into that. Let's pull a card to represent your most current energy here. That was your most recent past. What's the most current energy saying? The Five of Pentacles. This is interesting. So this idea of a new journey, and then this here, I mentioned an element of sacrifice, okay? And I feel like this card is going to speak to that. How it's going to speak to that at the moment, I'm not quite sure yet, but we will find out. Oh, geez. Ugh. That needs to be like on a board above my desk. If it fell on the floor, it must be important. Where did it go? Oh my god, bear with me, friends. Ah, there it is. Okay. What came out here for the future energy? Let's have a look. Oh, there's a few here. These cards continuously came out. Okay, the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Cups. Justice. These cards continuously came out in the meditation towards the end of my meditation. And I got the deep sense from what I was seeing that one of two things. Either this wise person here, okay, that you are connected to, or maybe this is a person that you look up to, this energy, okay, they fear that you might be caught in illusions. That's the sense that I got. Or that there maybe are people around you who aren't too good for you. Maybe this person thinks that they know what is best for you. But I felt this tug of war between you and this person, and it didn't feel malicious at all. In fact, it felt very loving, okay? But you standing firm in yourself. But I feel like this other person doesn't trust that you can make decisions for yourself. But what this other person is failing to realize is that the mistakes are important too, and you must learn them yourself in your own time. Mistakes are so important. If we never got into trouble, if we never made any mistakes in our lives, how would we learn? How would we learn? Life is to be tasted. All of it. The good, the bad. There's that Page of Wands that I was talking about, okay? But we have this element of sacrifice, and I'm starting to wonder if part of this journey forward no longer really directly includes the ideas, philosophies, or care that come with this Hierophant energy here. Also, you got the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords was directly under the Hierophant. The desire for disconnection, to spread your wings from this, what feels like at times authoritarian energy, is important to you right now. And again, it doesn't feel unloving. I feel like there is a deep love for this person that you've looked up to for a long time. But I think right now you're feeling misunderstood. Or at this point, even knowing that you're not going to be understood. And that's why you lovingly hold your ground. Okay? And you're like, you're going to get it one day. Let's carry on, shall we? What deck do I want to use today? Oh, shoot, that goes there. Justice. What are we going to use here? I'm going to use Kim Cran's deck to clarify the past, current, and future energies. Let's look at the past energies. Here you got the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Coming out is the Hermit. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles based with the Hermit. Again, this fight between someone who wants to guide you and you wanting to guide yourself. Okay, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles is a very discerning person, okay? And they're very clever and they're very smart. And which is probably why you're standing back and going like, well, I trust me to make my decisions, okay? I know I'm logical. I know I'm grounded. I know I'm sound. And my internal wisdom, okay? I need to start following my own wisdom. I need to start building my own place that I go inside to seek answers. Because not all of the answers come from the outside. Not all of the answers come from someone wiser than you, okay? Let's keep going here. Let's keep going here. The Turtle is wise. Hold on here. The Star in reverse came out. This is about your future goals and ambitions. It's in reverse here. Again, making decisions for yourself. And when it's in reverse, there's this element of, I almost hear like, you can't do that. You can't do that. You'll never be able to. How are you going to? Like, I hear a lot of pessimism going on with that Star card in reverse. Ten of Wands. And you know what? You, up until recently, may not have known what direction you were going in. And I see that with the Star in reverse, as well as this Ten of Wands. This is about, like, carrying your load, but it's like you're looking down. It's so heavy at this point. You can't even see up in front of you, okay? And I think something was sitting on your chest for a super long time. This conflict. Oh, yeah, the Magician. Okay, manifesting your own future. Your own futures and desires. Something just keeps popping into my head right now, and it's have faith in me. Have faith in me. A vote of faith, please. Something positive. The Eight of Wands came up in reverse. That's a halt in communication. And perhaps it's been difficult for you to say that, like, just have faith in me. That perhaps is a lot to ask of some people, especially people who are very pessimistic about our life path because they think we can't do it ourselves. You can look at someone and say, you know, have some faith in me, and try that. If you haven't tried that, if this is like resonating for you, if this is ringing a bell for you, try saying that out loud. Have faith in me. I have faith in me. Let's move on to your current energy. Remember here you got this Five of Pentacles. We discussed something of sacrifice. The Emperor in reverse. I want to pull some more. I do feel like someone around you is not happy about your decisions. Bear with me, friends. So the Emperor in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. You have a lot of aces going on. Could have swore you did. Maybe that was more in the meditation. You had a lot of pages coming up. Anyway, my apologies. The Ace of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Did someone just cut you off? Like, that's what this feels like. I feel like someone cut you off or is cutting you off. And I mean, here's the thing about authority, okay? And I firmly believe this. I read this somewhere once, and it rung so true. There are two different kinds of respect, I believe. There's the respect that we have for each other as people. And then there are times when we also have to have respect for our authorities. And sometimes the authorities get their views about respect mixed up, okay? An authoritarian, sometimes when they're not receiving respect, will say, fine, if you won't respect me, then, and my wishes and my thoughts and my emotions, then I won't respect you. And really what they're saying is, if you won't respect my authority, I won't respect you as a person. And this is where the messages get mixed up here. That's kind of what this feels like. And it feels to me like someone here has lost an element of control that they're very used to having. Okay? Used to having that element of control. And what I'm hearing in the background is like, how are you going to do that? How are you going to pull that off? How are you going to make that happen? How are you going to support yourself? How are you going to do this? And I hear someone just like in the background nattering. But regardless, you've obviously made your decision. The Six of Swords right here, matched with the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, matched even further with the Queen of Wands, okay? You have now elevated, you have graduated from this Page of Wands that was back here. Where did it go? Remember, the desire, the want to taste the world, the want to set free, the want to break free, okay? You, I feel, have made that decision to break free. This is graduation. This is knowing within yourself that you are capable of making the decisions, that you are wise within yourself to know what you want, to know what is good for you, because you know what? This Page of Wands knows exactly what's good for them. They know exactly what's good for them. Not only on the outside, but they know what's good for their soul. And you know what's good for your soul. This High Priestess right here. Okay. So I feel like someone... Oh, and even to match that, look, the King of Wands, okay? Like, you have elevated up to a very balanced place of being like, this is about me. Doesn't mean I don't love you. I love me too. That's what I'm hearing. I love me too. I can love you and myself. I can listen to you and listen to myself. That's what I'm hearing here. And it's so mature. It feels mature, and like the sense that I got from the reading, like the Five of Wands came up repeatedly, and that's about like chaotic, staticky noise and opinions going on in the background, and Just opinions flying that really don't have to do with anything. They're just opinions. Okay. And that's the energy that I'm getting from the current energy here. You are coming from a loving place with firm boundaries for yourself. Healthy boundaries. Just because I have boundaries doesn't mean I don't love you. I think that's what you would say. Have faith in me, and just because I have boundaries doesn't mean I don't love you. Doesn't mean I don't respect you. But I think right now it's very difficult for someone else to understand that. So let's move on to your future energy for April. You got Justice, the 7 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. Future energy. I'm going to elaborate on that. Let's just see what it all means right now. Okay, let's pull some cards on it. Let's pull some cards on it. Here we go. The Tower kept flying out. Sorry, there it is. Okay. Look, I just split the deck to kind of give it a shuffle. There is conflict around this significant change that is going on in your life right now. And I don't think it's directly from you. Let's clarify this potential future energy, keeping in mind, folks, that the future is mutable and really in your own hands. You can make it go whatever way you want with your own choices. Okay? Okay, the 8 of Cups. Yep, I can feel that. Okay. So much emotion going on, good and bad. Good and bad. It's like equal of both. Not bad, but just like chaotic, energetic, passionate. And when I say passionate, I mean like fiery, okay? The 3 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, you're good for you. You know what? I think you are so firm. Those feet are firmly heels dug into the ground about what you're doing in your life. I can feel it, like right to the very fiber of my being. The Fool, going on that journey. This is like the jump. Look at him. Okay, he's getting ready. He's thinking about jumping off that branch, man, and spreading his wings. The Ace of Wands. Okay, you got the Ace of Wands back at the beginning, and it's still here. So regardless of all of this chaotic stuff that's going on in between, and these breaks in communications and these misunderstandings, okay, you are there, okay, holding on to that rope with the strength to do so, because your dreams come first. Your dreams come first. And while your dreams may look like illusions to other people, okay, I don't think that's fazing you. You're so confident within yourself right now, and it's fucking beautiful, man. It is beautiful. Okay, and you're to the point where you're like, I don't need to justify myself. I know what's good for me. I don't need to justify it. Okay, and here you are tiptoeing and skirting around the negativity. You're avoiding it beautifully. Beautifully avoiding it. However, okay, this is what is happening right now. The Tower hasn't come out here, but it flew out like 6 times in your meditation. All right, and whatever is going on, I think it's just like it is balanced. It is supposed to be. This is energy working in your favor, okay? And yes, it's so big. You can't live in other people's hurt, okay? Emotions are very personal, okay? If we were to constantly say, you made me feel this way, That's like really victimizing herself, okay? And I kind of feel like this person is a little bit like that, okay? But you are not responsible for how they feel. And all you can do is show them your strength and keep holding on to that rope, right? Because as long as you're holding on to that rope, you know, they're on the other end of it and they can see you, right? Show them how strong you are. You don't want to put up a fight about it, okay? Stand your ground. Keep doing that. Last messages from the universe. We're finally going to jump into the Rider-Waite deck here. Last messages for Cancer. I really love this reading. I really love it. That just flew out there. There's that Knight of Pentacles again. You're very discerning about, I think you're very discerning about everything. About who you associate yourself with, where you allocate your energy, how you plan for your future, okay? You are more than capable, okay? This person, this Hierophant, will come to see in time just how capable you are. So hardworking, okay? So hardworking and following your heart space, okay? This is working hard, being discerning about where you put yourself, okay? But following your heart beautifully. Yeah, the Hierophant, the World, the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles moving away from that 5 of Swords. Oh, I missed one. Driven. Yeah, like you are just driven for your future. Absolutely driven. Oops. Driven in for your own higher purpose and your own personal truth. That's what that Ace of Swords is. Driven. Okay? Determined. Keep going. Just keep going. You're doing it. You're doing it right. Keep going. Okay, Cancer? I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.